Hello everyone, we're doing posterior chain today. I'm going to get straight into it and start explaining what we're doing. I'm going to take a pigeon toe stance, so drive the heels outwards. Nice broad stance, and then we're just going to sit and reach. Basically sit your bum down, reach forward, kind of a little bit like a pigeon toe squat, I guess. So pigeon toe and reach. And what you'll probably find is that, like for a lot of you, this is tougher to do than your average squat pattern. And there's a reason for that. So if you understand the myofascial tissues of the body, and there is a chain of tissue which is muscles and connective tissue that goes from under the foot, from the toes, is the plantar fascia. Now it goes over the lateral aspect to the calcaneus and becomes the Achilles tendon, which then becomes the calf complex. Those calf tendons actually join to the hamstring tendons. They come up, become the hamstrings, and join at the butt and deep under the glute via the sacrotuberous ligament. Sacrotuberous ligament joins onto the erectors. The erectors come all the way up to the back of your neck, to the splenius capitis, join in at the occiput to a piece of scalp fascia, connective tissue, that finishes at the eyebrows. Now, why would this activate that chain? Why would this lengthen? Why would this challenge? Why would this mobilize? Why would this elasticize that chain? Well, the clue is in that point I said earlier, which is the lateral aspect of the calcaneus. By driving that outwards, we pre-length tension those tissues at the back, and that brings us to this movement, which for some people is gluey, in order to get to their mobility a little bit better. I want to show you the next one from side on. We're going to do something called a good morning, which I'm sure you've seen before. So you literally unlock your knees and then tilt from the hips as far as you can with a nice tall spine. Find the end point and then come back. You don't have to come all the way back up, but you come off that tension at the bottom. So here we are. Find the tension, come back off it. Find the tension and come back off. Now, I'm going to continue doing that while I chat. So here we are. If you are enjoying this information and these movements, by the way, please hit like, please hit love, please leave a comment. Say hi JP if you say nothing else. Leave a comment, tell us what you think about this, tell us what you've discovered by doing them yourselves, because we would love to hear from you. And of course, if you have any questions, if you want to kind of ask any questions about how you might make this better, or how that might be applied to certain populations, or whatever you might have, please leave a comment. Be happy to deal with those. So here we are, going through this good morning pattern, and you'll probably find that you're starting to get a little bit lower now. Because the vibration, what's the vibration adding to this? Because the movement itself is pretty damn powerful. What does the vibration add? Well, everything. So we have this beautiful element of firing up our nervous system. So in other words, as I'm doing this, as I'm moving forward, we've actually got this beautiful tension, safety being put in here, because you're getting massive activation. 35 times a second we're getting activated through the tissues through here. The force is going through that chain because we are doing a movement which will take the force into that area. Now you can do a bit more on the left and right here, so join me whilst you have your left foot half a foot length forward of your right. Do 2 repetitions, so we're challenging the left side more than the right now. Swap feet over, now into the right. So not only are we getting bigger activation through the tissues, i.e. to create safety, and therefore your body is more likely to allow you to go further because it feels completely safe, because everything's activating, saying yes, yes, we've got you, don't worry. We're also getting blood, lymph and hydration, keep swapping feet, into those tissues. So fluid transmission is happening through there. So the health of the tissues is being improved whilst you're also exploring the force that goes into those tissues. So we have this beautiful chain of tissue, the posterior chain, what anatomy trainers might call the superficial back line, starting under the feet all the way up to the back of the body to the eyebrows, and we can just challenge it by such simple movements like that if we know that's where the tissue runs. when we introduce vibration, power plate vibration, it's just an upgrade on that, isn't it? It's just we're absolutely enhancing everything about the movement, all the benefits that might be happening there. Thank you for joining today. Please like, comment, just tell me how you're feeling about that. What did that mean for you? What did that do for you? What did that do for your clients? I would love to know. In the meantime, I will see you next week for the deep front line, the center line, or the core line, depending on how you might name it. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you again soon. Ta-ta.